Backstage Pass, once again, M14Hoops. We want to keep it real with you guys and let you know it is 11:40 at night. Scouts just got in. We got Juan O'Brien with AZHoops Report. Man, Don Smalls with GPA Scouting. Okay, they're out here to evaluate the talent. Gentlemen, welcome first off to the Midwest Showcase. Don, how you feel about it? I mean,
hey man, we're excited to be here, man. This is my first time in Chicago, so
yeah,
I'm using it as like this vacation for me, brother.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some fun looking at some little dudes do their thing.
Right. Juan, how you feel about it?
Right now?
Yeah. Honestly, because it's the backstage. I'm letting people know what it's really like, the build up to the showcase. I want them to know that it's midnight. You guys got you from the airport, that you guys actually are here, and we get in a hotel room. We had to switch hotel. I want you guys to really know what's going on right now, okay? But how you feel about the showcase?
I'm excited about the showcase. First off, folks, look, I'm tired. Let's just keep it 100. But for me, I've been hearing it. I've been hearing Chicago. These dudes can go.
That's right.
And I'm ready to see it. Enough of this. I'm tired.
Yeah.
100%.
You ready to see it?
I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to evaluate it fairly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you real. Real may not be happiness for you, but it's gonna be real.
Now, what are some of the things you've written for or covered? Just briefly, so people kind of get a background, of credentials, that type of thing.
I've written for the Tucson, Arizona Daily Star. I've written for Arizona Varsity. Obviously, I write for AZHoops Report, and I've written for GPA Scouting as well. That's how I know Don. And also I've written a little bit for AZHoops.
Okay.
So I've been around the block a few times, and I've seen some grimy types to some, let's just straight up just play ball and move the basketball types, and I don't like to be touched types. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like I said, I hear Chicago's the grimiest, and they want to be grimier than New York, and it's the basketball mecca. They want to take that title. So I'm just, for me, I like good basketball. I don't care if it's some 4-year-olds at a YMCA. If they know how to ball, I want to watch it.
Right.
I don't care where it is. I don't got to be a club basketball player to be a baller.
Right.
So I'm ready to see. I'm ready to sit back and evaluate, and let's just keep it real. Being a baller don't mean I got up 20 shots. If you get up 20 and you can't lock nobody up, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
It's gonna be right there, and it might even be in bold.
Right. Okay.
So,
okay. And Don, what are some of the things obviously GPA Scouting.
Yeah.
So what are some events you've covered, I guess?
Man, we've been around. This is year 2 for us. GPA Scouting, but I've been writing for a website that I own called High School Spotlight. I've been doing that for the last 11 years. We cover mostly CIF high school ball, so we see all these guys in their element.
Right.
But we decided to come out and do some travel things. So, we've been working with Adidas Phenom. I work with Full Court Press, which is basically Pangos. Everybody knows Dinos Trigonis down in California. And then we do some GPA, NBA, no politics, athletics, combine camps that we're going to be doing. Plug, hey, for Arizona.
Right.
October 23rd, must be there. I think you're going to be a special guest, I believe.
This is as real as it comes, ladies and gentlemen. So this event, and this will be the last question because I know people on YouTube don't have a long attention span. A camp like this, I've been telling people, first of all, it's going to be different, and I think you gentlemen are going to see that. So that's yet to be seen. That's my end. But I've been saying that it's going to give these young athletes an advantage. Can you talk about that and how, since you guys have been around the game for some years, a camp like this has, some people don't know what to expect, but can it help?
The showcase and camps around the circuit, they help a lot because what parents need to know, you have to come to these to find out where your son is.
But that's the reason though. So it's not the ranking.
No,
it's the objective opinion.
It's they coming for the ranking, but dad's in the back of their mind is saying, I got to find out if my dude can play with these other dudes that are supposedly the best guys in the country, in the area. That's basically it.
Right.
That's basically it.
Right. So, what do you think about that?
I agree. I completely agree with what Don said. You know, it's tough. It's tough to gauge because you only know what you're around.
Right.
You know? And a lot of people, for sometimes financial reasons or just not being familiar with what's around the country, it's difficult to get out and see.
Sure.
So this is a great event for Chicago, for everybody to come out and say, hey, look, we putting egos aside, we putting our club team aside, and I'm the best on my team at this. I feel at this age level. I'm coming. I'm bringing my shoes. I may even bring my ball, but I'm definitely bringing my game.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the good part about it is that it's not a catch-all. Maybe you didn't have your best day this weekend, but it doesn't mean that you're not a good basketball player or going to be a good basketball player. But you were willing to come out and compete against whoever, no matter what. And that's what's great about these types of events is that year by year your game changes. It may go up, it may go down, but are you going to be willing to compete no matter what?
So then,
that's what's good.
So if they're used properly, these events are good. And like anything else, if they're used in the wrong way, then they're not good.
That's correct.
Right.
Correct. And see, what they got to figure out, and I'm pretty sure Juan will agree, we can tell who can play the game. See, people don't understand that. There's a lot of guys out there who can't tell who can play the game.
Right.
Okay, we've been around the game long enough so we can say, you know what, that kid's fundamentally sound.
Right.
Guy in head, he passes. Double comes, he passes.
Right.
Those are the things we're looking for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We seen a lot of stuff, at the other camps. I ain't gonna name no names.
No
Dudes
controversy.
was taking 20, 30 shot every time they came down the court. But people was yelling, hooping, and hollering about that because they thought that was good. Yeah, you can score. But in a setting where team is playing team defense against you, you're going to be in trouble.
Right. Dang.
You're going to be in trouble.
I missed a skip pass. My man was open for a shot. I missed the obvious advantage. My post is 5 inches bigger than the guy guarding him. But I got my shot up and I backpedaled. Oh, damn, it was an air ball. All right, it's cool, no worries. I ain't going to play defense. I'm going to leak out. Okay, I mean, that's only going to get you so far. And it's tricky with basketball because in that middle school range, you can not have the skills that you need to be successful to go to college,
and
but
still look good.
Get away.
Right.
Exactly.
And you don't realize until you're a sophomore in high school going, why am I not playing or why am I not as good as I was in middle school? It's because somebody did not pull you aside and say, look, dude, yeah, you might suffer these next 2 years, but it's going to help you come out better on the other end. Right. And so, it's unfair for kids. Kids need good people around them to give them solid advice and say, hey, look, it's going to be tough, but trust me, you're going to be better for it if you sit on defense and slide your feet.
That's right.
All right. Well, Juan, Don, obviously I appreciate you guys coming out from California as well as Arizona. It's getting late. We're under 48 hours, almost at 24 until it starts. Everybody is excited. I mean, gentlemen, you are more than welcome. Be at home. So we're going to get things going. We got one more day of work. Got over 130 kids signed up, coming over from all over the nation. So it's going to be a great event. And I look forward to you guys helping these young athletes obtain their goal objectively.
Thank you for having us.
All right, M14Hoops, Backstage Pass, all access. We out.